Welcome to A Hunter's Guide. Happy Spooktober, everybody.
Spooktober!
Anybody else excited for this Halloween?
Oh, God, yeah.
It's finally on a weekend and on a full moon. May your spells be safe and powerful and your bodies be safe as well.
How long has it been since the last, full moon Halloween?
Too fucking long.
Jesus.
It's been too long just for it to last on a weekend.
Yeah?
This week we covered the Amityville Horror House. Before anything, I just want to say, do not enter this house.
God, no. That'd be the worst idea you've ever had in your life.
But if you do end up in this place, maybe we can teach you how to escape, so stick around.
Might be a little harder than you think.
That's not meant to be easy.
Well, true.
Alright, brother, you're weak. Tell me about it. Go.
Oh, goddamn. It's been very, very fucking exhausting. Every time I come home from work now, I just feel like I want to crash and die a little inside.
That's true. But we did get to go to a haunted house to break in October, so that was a good plus.
Yeah. Although, I was a little disappointed in some of the scenes that they had set up. They weren't as good as I was hoping they were going to be.
They didn't have nearly as many workers as they normally did. It wasn't nearly as long. And some parts did seem rushed.
Yeah, I was about to say, it felt a little rushed.
It did open very early for them.
Yeah.
But
when did they open?
Like a month ago.
Really?
They usually open like this weekend.
Oh shit. I guess because of COVID?
Yeah, because they opened early because they only have like a certain amount of tickets per day.
Oh. Okay.
Hence why we had to go through that like whole scanning and whatever. They didn't find my knife though.
Jesus Christ, man. I walked into a haunted house with a knife, so if anybody actually scared me, I can shank them to death.
I came from work. It was my work knife.
Oh, so that's your excuse, yeah? Yeah? That's the excuse you're using? Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the excuse.
Lousy piece of shit? Yeah, yeah.
Fuck you. I was also drunk because of you.
Hey, okay, hang on. You told me to bring that shit.
I needed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it first. Wolf's turned into an alcoholic.
To be fair, my week sucked ass.
Oh, yeah, dude, no, you had a way worse week than I did.
Okay, let me tell you how my week started to
Tell me how it is.
I started off working this week at some fancy schmancy fucking plain selling building down south. And the job itself was easy. The problem is my neighbor in the hotel had a child and a mother that did not want to sleep. They were playing all night. I don't know how this kid was awake the entire time because he was like 1 year old.
Bro, they must have gave his ass some candy.
They gave this man some fucking cocaine.
I do cocaine.
I was so out of it that at one point I thought I got up, banged on the door, and yelled at them. I never got up.
You just didn't move, you just imagined it?
Yeah, I was so fucking out of it.
Jesus Christ, man, you were tripping balls and you were sober.
And then the next night, I thought, okay, I'd catch up on some sleep. I'm back in my bed.
Hell yeah.
The moon juiced me up. That's the only thing I can conclude, because I was fucking coked out all night.
They're in the trees, man. They're coming in the fucking trees, man.
I was so tired, and I couldn't sleep. And I couldn't find a reason until morning, and I look up and the moon is full. As soon as the moon sets and the sun is out, I start crashing, but at that point I'm fucking crashing, driving all the way to Birmingham.
Birmingham?
But that day ended pretty decently because I was working right next to a Whataburger, which we don't fucking have in this state. So I fucking grabbed 3 burgers and left.
Bro, you just fucking get the fuck out.
I got as much Whataburger as I thought would be good to eat the next day as well.
What states do they have that in?
Every state that's not us.
Really?
That's surrounding us.
Does South Carolina have that?
Yeah.
I don't remember ever seeing that when I lived there.
No, it's slowly spreading.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was about to say, it's been a good 7, 8 years since I've lived in South Carolina.
Last I checked, it's like close to the border.
Well, I lived in North Augusta.
I don't know fucking geography.
That's like right across the river from Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I lived there for like 15 years.
I'm 37.
I'm 20,846. If you don't shut the fuck up, bitch, I'll slap you upside the goddamn face.
I was disappointed that I didn't get to go to jail this weekend.
Wait, what?
I was supposed to go to jail this weekend. Or, not this weekend.
What? Why were
Thursday and Friday.
Why were you supposed to go to jail? What the fuck?
I was working at the jail.
Oh! Bro, you have got to find a different way to word that shit.
Dude, our secretary at the fucking office, she was, I got her to fucking laugh her ass off because as I was leaving, I was just like, man, we're not going to jail? I always love going to jail. And she just fucking cracked up.
I've never heard anybody say, ooh, god damn, I love going to jail. What? No.
But I did go back to the military base.
North or south?
South.
Ah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. We were supposed to have an escort this time, but they just kind of walked in and was like, you got it, and left.
A military escort?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was weird.
I mean, we had a few military people, I think it was Thursday? They came in to the cargo side of the airport, and they were, like, offloading some cargo to take to the closest fort. I can't remember what the closest fort is, but, they were taking that shit there, and then they were loading, like, 9 or 10 dead bodies, and I drove past, and I'm like, okay. Alright, bye!
Okay.
And moving on.
No, but, so, my week already sounds like it was, not great. It's still not that bad, though.
Yeah.
Until Friday.
Oh my god, dude, Friday was a fucking mess. I got off work, and then you texted me, 5:30, something like that, and you were like, we're gonna be late. What do you mean? What do you mean we're gonna be late? They're making us turn around after we drove 45 minutes away just to put a fucking tile back. I'm like, are you shitting me?
No. Okay, first, that's not where the day started going downhill. The day started going downhill at 5 in the fucking morning when my tire exploded on the interstate.
Yeah.
I mean, not flat. Exploded.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't just go flat. Like, the fucking wheel is beyond saving. There is no saving that tire.
And because of the explosion, I swerved and narrowly missed an 18-wheeler.
Ooh, fuck.
But I used gravity manipulation to steady the car, and thank fucking God I know how to do that.
Right?
And I just pulled to the side, abandoned my car, told my fucking boss to fucking pick me up. I get a call from my mom like an hour later, like, okay, we found your car. So then after that, my coworker and I had a plan. I'm supposed to work this entire day by myself, but because we have plans tonight, and originally we weren't supposed to be doing this fucking job, we made a plan where he's gonna help me for the first part that takes the longest, and then he's just gonna watch me for the rest of it. And I was like, okay, that's cool, because the first part I know how to do it myself. It's just it takes forever if it's only one person.
Yeah.
So we get there, and that just jumps out the fucking window.
Didn't help you at all, did he?
No, he went to the roof fucking with this one thing, and he was up there all day.
What
I'm
the
inside.
fuck was he doing?
Trying to get this one unit fucking figured out.
Jesus Christ.
We figured it out. It was missing a wire.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty big problem.
But it took all day to figure that out, which annoyed me.
It should not take all day just to figure that out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure after like maybe 20 minutes you'd be able to figure that out.
I mean, you're looking at the circuit board. You should be able to see that something's not plugged in.
Oh, this wire looks like it's not in.
Or just, hey, wait, isn't there something supposed to be attached to this?
Exactly. Common sense, dude. Common sense.
Yeah. So I'm downstairs doing the entire job myself.
Jeez.
And, that's fine. I can do the job myself. It's just, I'm on a time crunch.
Yeah, you're like, I need to hurry the fuck up, get this done, and go home.
And the whole reason he was going to help me in the first place wasn't just the time crunch, because this is an open store.
Yeah.
I'm in everyone's way.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm getting fucking pissed off. I finally finished everything after like 3 hours. It felt like fucking 12.
Right.
I get to the roof. We finish everything on the roof within like an hour or two. And then, we start wrapping it up. We think we got it figured out after fucking all day. We think we have it all done.
Right.
As I'm putting tiles back as I'm like finishing up, I'm only putting back the ones I opened. My coworker opened one that I didn't even fucking remember. I thought he closed it because he said don't worry about it the rest of the fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
And
I think that's what you texted me. I think so. You were like, they said that one of the tiles was left open, but
yeah, okay.
I remember closing them.
So the manager of this place is very flamboyant, but very shy. Also, he's very quiet, and he's watching me constantly all day. And as we're like wrapping up, he's talking to us, making sure everything's good.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so if I missed anything, like, a tile, he would realize it because he's been watching me all fucking day.
Right.
I guess he was only checking out my fucking ass because he didn't fucking notice the tiles were gone until an hour after we fucking left.
Dude, how retarded do you have to be to not notice that?
So, we're 45 minutes away. I get a call from my boss. Hey, you need to turn around and put the tile back.
Excuse me?
I'm just in here like, it's going to take us 2 seconds. They have a ladder.
Right.
Can they really not do it?
Dude, they already paid you to come there and fix stuff. Don't fucking make you guys turn around after driving for 45 minutes already.
Also, at this point, I'm no longer getting paid.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm not.
Technically, you're off the clock.
I was off the clock. I do not get paid for turning around, doing 2 seconds of work. I didn't talk to anyone, by the way. I gave everybody the fucking stink eye. I fucking walked out without saying a goddamn word. I was there for 30 seconds. They had a ladder next to one of the fucking tiles, and I was just sitting there like, you clearly closed one.
Yeah.
So you can just do the other one. It took me 2 seconds. I walked in, walked out. I was fucking gone. Now we're driving like a fucking close to 2 hours. I barely make it to the office. Y'all barely fucking get there immediately after me.
Yeah.
And then we book it to the fucking haunted house. I'm freaking out the whole time. That's why I'm getting fucking drunk.
Yeah. And then we find out.
Oh, yeah, y'all are
we
good.
really didn't need to.
Yeah, they're just kind of like, oh, y'all are good.
We're like, oh, okay.
And then we go through it, and I'm just kind of like, really? I was rushing. I paid $40 for this?
Fuck me, man.
Like, every other year it's been definitely worth the $40, but this was like, bruh.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing. I mean, I've only been there 3 times previously, but it was at their old location.
This kind of, like, Dixieland is only like 1% worse than it was this year. And Dixieland is decent, but it's definitely worth the $15 admission.
Yeah, but it's no longer Dixieland, it's now Fun Spot.
Shut the fuck up. It's Dixieland.
I mean, we all know it's Dixieland, but it's not called that anymore because that's not politically correct.
Fuck your politics.
I don't understand why Dixieland isn't politically correct anymore. I guess I don't know or give a shit about that in Southern culture.
I will forever call it Dixieland, and anyone who corrects me, I'm just gonna, like, bitch slap a little bit.
Huh. The fuck did you say to me, bitch? The fuck?
You saying Fun Spot? Fuck you. That sounds gay as hell.
What the hell is a Fun Spot? All I know is Dixieland.
Fun Spot sounds like something else.
Sounds like G-Spot.
Alright, let's jump into the Amityville house history.
Yes.
On November 13, 1974, Ronald J. Defoe Jr. DeFeo murdered his entire family while they slept with a .35 Marlin rifle. Mom, Dad, and 4 siblings, all victims of Junior's chaotic break.
Yeah, and the thing about Junior is that I think people called him Butch.
Butch?
Yeah, Butch DeFeo.
Like and afterwards?
No. That's what his like nickname was.
Oh.
But and his dad was Big Ron, I think. And
Ron.
Well, his dad was like super abusive.
Oh yeah.
And his mom tried to leave his dad like 56 times. But after one of the times that she tried to leave him, he co-wrote a song to get her back. I've heard this song. It's fucking terrible. And he's a goddamn terrible person.
He could have just paid me.
What I don't understand is she just kept going back to him.
It's like my parents.
Well, yeah, and these guys, his parents took Butch to like a therapist.
Yeah.
And the therapist said, if you do not institutionalize him, he will end up killing you.
Shit. I didn't know all that.
He did. He ended up killing him.
Wow. My only question is why go for the fucking siblings at that point?
Well, originally, he was just planning on killing his dad. And the only reason he killed his mom was because his mom had a gun as well. And the only 2 people that were awake when this whole thing went down was his mom and I think his sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're the only 2 awake, and remember, this rifle is a 30-30. If you know anything about guns, that thing is a loud motherfucker.
And yet the neighbors didn't hear
nobody
it.
heard shit. Nobody.
Alright, but we're jumping forward in the murder. It's, before the DeFeo.
Yeah, DeFeo.
Before the DeFeo family, the Amityville house was just your typical house in the neighborhood with no history or interest whatsoever. But after 1974, it's been bombarded by ghost hunters, bought and sold for higher prices by various citizens. Even the bank couldn't keep it from all these vultures.
Oh, hell no.
But with every new resident, a new change was added to the house. But the haunts still remain from the gruesome night of November 13, 1974, or maybe whatever came after.
Was it 1974?
It was 1974.
That was the year of the murder.
That was the murder.
Okay. See, I guess it was 1979 when he actually went on trial for it, I think.
Yeah, he was in jail for a while.
Well, yeah, because he kept changing his fucking story. He came up with, like...
He still today changes the story.
Yeah, he keeps coming up with different ones.
Mm.
And it's he actually did admit at one point it was to build up his insanity plea, which never fucking worked.
No. It never does at that point.
Mm-mm.
Well, at around 6:30 p.m., Ronald DeFeo Jr. walked into Henry's bar in Amityville, Long Island, New York, and shouted out, "You got to help me. I think my mother and father have been shot." The thing is, though, he had come into this bar earlier that day saying he couldn't get a hold of them, and they brushed him off. So this is his second time coming to the bar with info of his family.
Was he trying to, like, create an alibi?
I believe so, because he didn't live with them at this time.
No, he did.
He did?
Yeah, he was 23, right?
I could have swore he lived downtown.
No, he lived with his parents.
Oh, God.
And all of his siblings. Yeah,
I could have swore some of them moved out at this point.
Dude, no. He said some fucked up shit after they finally got him to confess to all the murders. Like, of why he did it.
Yeah.
It was the most petty shit ever.
Ooh. Well, DeFeo Jr. and a small group went to the house on Ocean Avenue and found his parents dead. Joe Yeswit made the call to the police that found not just his parents, but 4 siblings also have been murdered.
Oh.
Ronald DeFeo Jr., 44. No. Ronald DeFeo Sr., 44.
Yeah, that's Big Ron.
Yeah. Louis DeFeo, 42. Or, I guess that's the wife, so I get... Louise, yeah. I just read it as Louis. Louise at 42. Don, 18. Allison, 13. Mark, 12. And John Matthew, 9. Were all shot with a .35 caliber rifle around 3 a.m. on November 13, 1974.
In their sleep.
The parents were killed first, shot twice each, while the children were all killed by a single shot each.
Yeah.
Evidence showed that at least of the 6, 2, Allison and her mother, were awake at the time of their deaths.
Yep.
Although they were all face down in bed.
Yeah, all the bodies were found face down in bed, except for his dad, I think.
Mine said all of them.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if he's going for the father first, he's definitely going to be the first one to sleep.
Oh, yeah,
So.
but it's a little...
Weird that they all are face down in the sleep.
Yeah.
I can't even sleep on my stomach.
I can't either. I've never been able to sleep on my stomach.
I used to. I changed it for relationship reasons.
Mm. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Fuck that. But I could have sworn that, like, I was listening, or not listening, I was reading, like, the original news article for this murder. Holy shit, dude. The newspapers did not give a fuck. They went in hard on this motherfucker.
I mean, this is back when the news actually covered relevant shit without any bias.
Yeah,
Okay,
kinda. I mean,
yeah.
this is 1970s, man. We're
Not
like,
as much as they do now.
we're like just getting out of the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. I take it
Wasn't the
back.
Vietnam War 60s?
You're talking to somebody who doesn't know history.
How do you not know history?
I failed a lot.
You failed history?
I'm only good when it comes to, like, the old wars of, like, World War. Not, like, World War 1 and 2, but, like, fucking way back when, like, 80.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. I did so good in AD history.
I mean,
Or
anytime
BC.
that we did, like, a Greek mythology or Norse mythology or anything having to do with gods, my social studies teacher would always call on me, and they'd be like,
You. The fuck is this?
Dude, I remember one time I was in English class and we were all given parts to read, and so I was covering the fucking priest, and so I was just like, oh hell yeah, I'm the one doing the exorcism? Sweet!
Oh my god.
And at one point, at several points actually, I have to read Latin, and I'm sitting here at one point just like, this sounds like a spell, I'm kind of scared to finish this.
Is Beetlejuice gonna pop out of my butthole?
And like 2 of the people in that class already knew I practiced magic, so they were looking at me like, oh shit, he's reading Latin.
We're all gonna die!
But I had fun with it. I liked that too.
Oh yeah.
That was, I actually did a presentation for that class once where I, like, came up to the teacher prior and was just like, hey, do you mind if I, use fake blood in my presentation? I'll clean it up. And I didn't give her any more context. And so, I just, like, I think mine was, like, on bullying or something. So I kicked the shit out of myself.
Oh my god!
It was just like saying like hitting people is wrong and shit while like spitting out like a fake tooth. That was like the
Bro,
blood
what
capsule.
the fuck kind of presentation was this shit?
A captivating one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody remembered that.
Everyone lost their shit. It was amazing.
Oh my god!
Oh, he threw a fake hand. That's cool. Oh my god, did he actually just knock out a tooth? Oh my god. Oh shit.
Gotta love stupid people.
It was phenomenal because I only give the teacher the heads up.
Yeah.
So no one expected. People saw me walk in with a fake hand. They were like, "Okay, we expect something like that." They didn't expect the blood capsule. By the way, blood capsules taste like fucking ass.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I know. I don't understand why there are some people who drink that because they want to believe it's real blood.
Are you sure it's not like the cornstarch version?
No, I'm sure it's that version.
Just go all emo and drink your own at that point.
I mean, it'd probably be healthier.
It would be healthier, and maybe at some point Darwinism will go into effect.
I don't know about that. But anyway,
Yeah.
back to Butch.
DeFeo Jr. was taken into custody for protection after he suggested that the murders were carried out by a mob hitman, Louis Fellini. However, Fellini wasn't in town during the murders and had hard evidence.
Yeah, I think he was in like fucking Chicago or some shit.
He was in a whole other state.
Yeah.
So, they had to let him walk.
Yeah, Hey, thanks guys, I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Junior admitted to the murders after that.
Yeah, he fucking cracked.
He admitted to taking a bath and changing clothes before calling for help. Admitted to where the evidence such as a bloody clothing and the Marlin rifle and cartridges were. The murders were done in the morning, so why wait till 6 p.m.? To make that cash money, obviously, the man went straight to work from there.
So he left his whole family dead in the house all day.
Just went to work. Like nothing was wrong.
Fuck.
Didn't even
man.
show any hint all day.
Didn't even show any emotion. That is a true sociopath.
I know, yeah. How do you not, like, have at least a fucking look in your eye like something is wrong?
Or a tear, for Christ's sake.
Like, you telling me you didn't love any one of your family members? Are you kidding me?
I found this out. Butch DeFeo Jr. was actually really close with his mom.
And yet he didn't react to fucking killing her?
Exactly. And yet he shot her fucking twice. I don't understand it, man. Not even a little bit. This man, Butch DeFeo Jr. is a severely disturbed individual.
The only thing that makes sense to me is if he was possessed.
That's actually one of the theories, is that there was a demon that was haunting the house, or a demon came into the house at 3 a.m. in the morning and convinced him to kill his whole family because he had been threatening to do it for years, took over his body, and committed the murders.
See, I can believe that. That makes so much more sense than someone just snapping suddenly and just murdering everyone.
See, the problem with that, there have been a number of, like, paranormal investigations having to deal with this, and pretty much everybody who has done an investigation on this dude and that theory has come up with, yeah, that's horseshit, he's just insane.
Yeah, I guess, but there's just... It's also that this land has had some history well before them. Not just the house, just the entire land for that area.
Yeah.
But, nothing happened until this point, and then after this point is suddenly there's a fucking portal to hell.
Well, you also have to remember is that this is, like, early 1970s in America. So exorcisms are, like, starting to become a thing again. Catholic priests are... They're not just, wrinkled old men walking around and fondling children anymore. They're like warriors and shit, so they have purpose. They're all just a bunch of jackasses.
I mean, if you try to get an exorcism today, it takes fucking, like, 6 months of fucking prep.
Yeah, don't you...
Paperwork and proof.
Yeah, you have to do, like, paperwork, proof. You
gotta go through,
like
3 different fucking things.
Like, dude, come on.
Just
seriously?
Like,
this shit used to be easy. You'd send one of you motherfuckers to a house, you'd do the exorcism, and then you'd fuck off.
They act like they don't have enough people, but it's like, how many people are asking for a fucking exorcism every day?
Honestly? The last, like, statistic that I saw about that, it was like 20% of the population on a daily basis was asking for an exorcism.
Okay, but how many of that is asking daily? The same person?
That I do not know.
Because I guarantee you from that statistic, those 20% have been asking for years.
Oh, probably.
So
it's probably been a long while.
So if they just did fucking house calls, that 20% would go down to fucking, what, 2%?
Yeah.
You tell me you don't have enough for 2%? You got a priest every fucking corner in this fucking Bible Belt.
There aren't as many Catholics here as there used to be.
Just throw a Bible in there and say, fuck it.
Catholics now actually have more numbers in, like, Europe and places like that than they do in America right now. I'm not sure about, like, Canada or anything like that. But, I mean, you've also got all the different types of Catholic. You know, you got the Roman Catholic, Irish Catholic, Russian Catholic. Well, for Russia it was Eastern Orthodox, I think. They all have their
How is it only Catholics do exorcisms?
I don't know.
You tell me no other religion knows how to get rid of a fucking demon?
I
call horse shit.
I think it's because they have the Pope. The Pope.
I would say fuck a Pope.
Yeah,
but
fuck the Pope.
Fuck the Pope right now is actually a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
He plays Pokemon. He's good.
Wait, does he really?
He does play Pokemon.
What? That's fucking cool.
Like, all the Catholics who were fucking raising hell about Pokemon for, like, the last 20 years, they all just fucking went quiet. Because he was just like, no, yeah, Pokemon's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, but... Fuck, we are really good at going off topic.
Well, I mean, it does have something to do with the story, so, I mean...
Yeah, Pokemon do. Evolution.
Dip-op.
Junior's lawyer tried to plead for insanity.
Yeah?
See, Junior here claimed that he heard voices, their voices, talking shit, plotting against him, so he acted in self-defense and killed them, as they slept.
Yeah, he was basically trying to claim that he had a psychotic break and was hearing voices and then just decided to act on them. Like, yeah, fuck you, guy. I don't believe that.
I mean, you're really acting in self-defense when they're sleeping.
Oh, yeah. That's totally self-defense. That's not, premeditated murder or anything.
The psychiatrist for the prosecution, Dr. Harold Zolan, maintained that although DeFeo was an abuser of LSD and heroin, who also had an antisocial personality disorder, he was aware of his actions at the time of the crime.
Do you know what an antisocial personality disorder means?
Their antisocial personality.
No, it means you're just a dick.
Yeah.
He wasn't, mentally handicapped or, criminally insane. He was just a dickhead.
So, you're saying that we have antisocial personality disorder?
No. Because we can actually go out in public without being dickheads. This guy can't.
Fair.
Like, if somebody tried to talk to Butch DeFeo, he would just be a sarcastic ass.
Wild enough, he lives to this fucking day.
I know. Wait, which state did the murders happen? That's, Amityville is in New York, right?
New York, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't New York have, or didn't they have the death penalty back then?
I have to assume so, but the trial lasted so long, I guess they decided that... No. If I remember properly, the judge said he doesn't deserve the escape of death. He deserves to live out 25 years of life imprisonment.
Yeah, he got 25 to life.
So they were just like, we want to make sure you take your time with this torture.
You know what's funny? If you get arrested for murder in Norway, the longest period of time you can be in jail, the worst sentence you can get, is 21 years in prison. They don't have life in prison.
So what I'm hearing is, if you get caught for murder, pray you're in Norway.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, if you want to be, yeah.
Just like, man, I promise, I'm not the one who killed that guy.
Sure about that?
But it's only 21 years.
I would still not take that rap. I would fucking be like, no, he did it.
No, he killed himself.
Yeah, he stabbed himself in the jugular and then, pulled the knife like a fucking smiley face to the other side of his neck.
Look at it. He made himself into a fucking portrait. Look how they massacred my boy.
Hey, excuse me, officer. Can I get that chalk? I want to outline his baddie.
But, after all this, several questions really remain. How were there 8 consecutive gunshots without even a suppressor, and yet nobody was awoken? Not even the fucking neighbors.
No, the only thing that they said that they heard was the dog barking. That was it.
And then you have, why has DeFeo changed his story so many times since being convicted? I get it. He wants the insanity plea, but he's not getting it.
No, he's not. Why not just go ahead and tell the truth, dude? You're already going to be in prison for the rest of your life.
And then you have what made him snap to such an extent. I get snapping. I've snapped.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never murdered 6 people.
All in one night.
All people I care about.
Right.
And then we have the real question. The real deep one. The one that really matters. Why do I stutter so goddamn much when I read my own writing?
It's because you're dyslexic. You fucking Kent.
I can admit that hallucinatory drugs make me a bit homicidal, but
You think?
But I have enough wits to snap out of it. Or at least tie myself to a bed before I go too far. I'm not allowed.
I'm just gonna take an aircraft chain and tie you to a fucking tree if that ever happens again.
I'm just not allowed to hallucinate. I'm happy with that.
Again, aircraft chain, tree, padlock.
It's like if I shift into a werewolf with no control, you're just like
Aircraft chain, tree, padlock, horse tranquilizer.
You just want me to trip more?
No, that's to knock your ass out.
I will fight it.
Not if I, like, fucking triple the dosage.
See, now I'm just fucked up.
I don't know what that'll do. I don't know if that'll kill you or if it'll, like, I don't know.
Just instant heart restart, just wake up, just like, did you just kill me?
No. Maybe.
It was
Sorry
an
about the blood.
It was an accident. You ruined my jacket!
It's my favorite sport coat, you jackass!
That's what I would be mad about, too. I would be bloody as all hell, just completely dismembered and shit, just sitting there like, my fucking jacket, man!
My genitals!
Dude! You owe me new fucking shoes! So what's happened to the house? What makes it so infamous to this day? Because murders aren't enough to make a house famous.
Well, see, with this, after the murders, I think it was like 13 months later, the Lutz family moved in, and
at a drastically reduced price.
Yeah, and the consensus that I've seen is that this is like the accepted story. Almost immediately when they moved there, weird shit started happening.
They didn't even last a month. 28 days is their fucking record.
Yeah.
They fucking booked it.
Oh yeah, they were like, you can have the house back, bye.
And it's their tale of the paranormal and phenomena that in this house the phenomena in this house that sparked a barrage of books, documentaries, and films.
Oh yeah.
They brought in a priest on day one to bless the house as a just precaution.
Yeah, and his bitch ass didn't do a shit.
He tried. He stated that it was abnormally cold in certain spots and that he could hear a loud "get out." He also mentioned he felt like he got slapped when nobody was there, and I mean like bitch slapped several times.
I mean, there are hundreds of accounts of hauntings at this house, so it's very unlikely that all of them would be false.
Yeah. I mean, especially with this much history
Hell
at this point. Like, just this alone.
Dude, yeah. And the thing is that those are murdered souls. Vengeful spirits.
And DeFeo Jr., who's to say that when he dies, his spirit's not going to go back there? Because he has a...
I don't think that his family will let him come back.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Wait until the fucker dies, finally?
Who says we have to wait?
What, you want to Kennedy him? Magic bullet his ass? It curved from his thigh to his head. Bullshit!
Well, the most helpful thing the priest did. He just mentioned to the family before leaving, don't make this room into a bedroom.
And what'd they do?
Listen.
Yep.
Literally the only thing useful he did.
Wait, the room that he said don't make into a bedroom, is that the one where he killed his mom and his dad, or was that one of his siblings' rooms?
I don't remember. I just remember it was a bedroom.
I can't remember either.
Because that's a big family already.
Oh,
and the family that in the Lutz were not that big. So they did not need every bedroom.
They had, what, DeFeo family had 5 kids in total, including DeFeo Jr.?
Yeah, they had a good bit.
Yeah, and he was the oldest, right?
Yeah, I think so.
See, that's just sad.
But the Lutz, they only had, 3 kids? So they ended up, I think they turned this room into a playroom.
Yeah, they had a pretty small family. Compared to this DeFeo's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even with the blessing, the family learned it wasn't enough, and shit got fucking wild.
Oh, here we go.
It started off after a few days. The family started getting chills in random spots of the house. Nothing too serious, just the average ghost. Then they started smelling foul odors. That's usually a really bad sign.
Yeah, that means there's probably something more there than just a ghost.
Yeah, especially if it smells like sulfur or rotten eggs.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't specify what it smelled like, but one can only speculate that it's probably a demon.
More than likely. I mean, they didn't find any sulfur anywhere in the house. But I think at one point they actually did like start salting the windows.
I can't really.
I don't know, man.
Who fucking knows? Back then, there's
DeFeo, maybe. You want to go to
Senior.
prison and visit him?
I think Senior has a little bit more answers.
Well, that motherfucker's dead.
Go in there with an Ouija board. Get yourself haunted. You'll find out.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Well, they also had a problem of black stains would appear in random places of the house that they couldn't get rid of.
It's called black mold.
No, I mean like they would scrub this shit.
No, I know. It was like a. I think they described it as like an ooze.
No,
kind
that's
of
a
substance.
whole different thing. That's a whole different thing.
Oh,
The black stains were just like random shapes, random blobs that appeared within
like
on the woodwork on the ground or whatever.
Yeah, like Rorschach images.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they couldn't scrub it off. They couldn't chip it off. They couldn't do anything.
They couldn't figure out a way for it to work.
The only thing they could really do is try to cover it with a rug, but
good luck with that.
They didn't even specify if it burned through it.
Nope.
And then the goo you're talking about, the green gelatinous goo,
Yeah.
would come fucking flowing out of the walls and keyholes, just like the hash slinging, the mash bringing, the slash singing. The slash slinging, the slinging slasher. And then things only got worse from there. I mean, I've never even had to deal with goo.
I've never had to either. That sounds
I've actually never
very
even had to deal with.
Ghostbustery.
Yeah, I've never even had to deal with fucking.
Ectoplasm?
Yeah,
Me either.
they talk about it so much in movies. I never.
Most of the people that I see that are like, dude, I got this ectoplasm in a jar. You want some? I'm like, dude, that looks like jelly that came out of my butthole.
Gross. Well, members' personalities started to change. Mostly the father.
Not surprising.
George Lutz stopped grooming, claiming that he couldn't get warm. He also awoke every morning at 3:15 a.m., the time of the murders, supposedly.
Well, yeah. It was, the reason that people think it was 3:15 was because, you know, that's the witching hour.
Yeah.
Or, well, 3 o'clock is
Well,
the witching
2 to
hour.
3, and then in winter it's 1 to 3.
Well, it's always 3 o'clock. Like, 3 o'clock is always in there because it's Satan's way of making fun of the Holy Trinity.
Fair. I just pay attention to when my magic peaks. Or whatever's haunting me starts to get stronger.
Right. I'm like, I can see you, motherfucker.
I can smell you.
Creeping around.
Looking at them toes.
I got some popsicles in the basement for you.
One night, George also saw his wife age 60 to 70 years before his very eyes. And it took several hours for her to go back to normal.
Okay, hang on. Hold up. I want whatever he's smoking.
I don't.
Well, yeah, you a bitch.
I'm sorry, I don't want to see you age. That's not a good high.
It smells like it smells like...
Grandpa, you shit yourself again.
It sounds like they, might have been smoking mushrooms instead of what you're actually supposed to do with them and eat them.
Well, either way, seeing your wife age 70 years and before your eyes within seconds...
That's terrifying.
I don't think you'd have an erection after that for a while. It's like, sorry, honey, you're not doing it for me anymore.
I give it about 2 months, and then he's like, ooh, titties.
Just like, fuck it. But the following night, and I don't know why they remember specifically the following night.
I don't either.
this woman levitated out of bed.
George's wife?
Yeah.
Oh. Jesus. Alrighty then.
Yeah. I mean, I've
Like,
done that.
how far off the bed was she?
A few feet, probably.
Okay.
I mean, I've levitated off the bed,
Yeah.
but only once.
I've never done that. I've been thrown off my bed before.
No, I
Still
actually...
not sure what did it.
I woke up in my sleep, saw that I was levitating, just kind of looked down and was like, I don't want to move, because I'll fall.
Yeah. Ah!
But eventually, I had to.
Yeah.
As soon as I moved my arm, I just fucking fell like 3 feet, and I was just like, I knew it.
Oh, God, my asshole.
But, because I was awake for 15 minutes already, I was just like, I was prepared.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the coolest thing, too. I haven't been thrown off my bed. I've been thrown off the stairs, though. In my sleep.
Well, I've been thrown off my bed by a spirit, and then I've also been kicked out of my bed by whoever was sleeping in there with me. Just depends.
Well, I remember one time I was sleeping, and I woke up on the bottom of the stairs, and the only thing... I had no memory. I just woke up, and my mom was coming over this fucking railing, and she was just kind of like, are you okay? I just heard you fucking face dive off the fucking stairs. And I just look up like, yeah, I'm good.
Swan dive until the greatest headache of your life.
I didn't even feel anything. I was just kind of like, how did I get down here?
I think I just rubber banded myself back onto the ground.
Honey, what was that sound? My clothes fell. And it was so heavy. I was in them.
Oh.
Now, it wasn't just her, though. There was another night where both of their sons levitated together in their beds. How they word that, I don't know if they had separate beds or if they were holding hands, just kind of levitating, or they don't. It's just weird wording.
It sounds like they were sharing a room, even though there's plenty of rooms in that house
They were
to where
scared to be
everybody
alone.
can have their own bedroom. I don't give a fuck. Man up and sleep in your own goddamn bed.
In this house, I don't know.
Oh, I'd still fucking do it.
I know you. I probably would too.
I don't give a shit.
But these are children, and these are ghosts.
Some of those ghosts are children.
Yeah, but I don't like playing with fucking Casper. He diddles my butthole too hard.
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring up the weird fucking twins that you see in some horror movies.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, the creepy ass fucking twins.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, ghost children are the creepiest no matter what age you are.
There's no way in hell I can ever look at a ghost child and go, oh, you're adorable. No, it's mainly most of the time, oh, God, what the fuck happened to your face?
For me, it's always just, what are you, a black-eyed child? No, you're not fucking haunting me.
Ah! Get the fuck away from me, midget.
Now, I know it sounds like George is probably the weirdest one of them all, having the most mental changes, but I say that it's the daughter. Because,
really?
Yeah. Because while he was
I mean, he was losing his shit.
Well, he might have had a screw loose, but she was actually playing with a fucking demon.
I'm sorry, what? The demon was like her playmate?
Oh, yeah. See, the daughter often played in her room with her imaginary humanoid pig that had red eyes that could grow to any size and claimed to be able to show itself to anybody it chose. And it's not like, oh, she's just saying that because it's an imaginary friend.
Yeah.
He proved it.
I'm sorry, what?
He proved it
How?
because one of the sons and the father eventually see it.
Oh, wonderful. That's even better. You give a demon a fucking corporeal form.
Mm-hmm. So, Daniel, the son, and George were outside, and they look up to the daughter's room, and they see fucking this fucked up humanoid fucking pig with bright glowing red eyes just staring down at them. They book it to the fucking room, and there was no trace of it.
So, what you're saying is it kind of matches the description of, like, the Jersey Devil, but without wings?
No, because the Jersey Devil was more like a deer.
I was thinking more like a goat.
Either way, it had...
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this reminds me more of that fucking movie where the guy wears the fucking pig hat.
Or a Man-Bear-Pig from fucking South Park.
Man-Bear-Pig.
It's Man-Bear-Pig!
We brought that up in the Jersey Devil episode, I think.
Did we?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
Well, from there, an invisible spirit would knock knives down off the kitchen wall very frequently.
That could just be your kids.
Or it could have just been... Well, I guess they watched it just get knocked off.
So they stood there and just watched.
I mean, I guess it happened so frequent, they just got used to it.
Obviously not, because they moved out 28 days later.
I mean, just that thing.
Hey, 28 days later. Ah. For those of you that don't know, it's a horror movie.
Well, they try to get a little smarter.
Try to.
They try to call the priest back. The same priest.
Good luck.
And the phone would not work. Every time they try to call this priest, the phone would not connect.
If the phone doesn't work at the house, go to a payphone!
So they try to take it into their own hands. They try to bless the house themselves. That's when the voices would shout at them to stop.
Yeah, let's bless this house when you have no experience in magic whatsoever, so you're gonna fuck up somehow.
Yeah. Because I don't know any Bible that has the actual fucking exorcism in it.
Nope. It's only like the Bible that the fucking priests have.
Yeah.
I think.
I think you have to have a certain Bible.
Yeah, I'm not real sure, honestly.
On their last night, they heard banging on the walls, furniture was moving around, the beds would levitate. They finally reached the priest, and he just advised them to run. They left majority of their belongings there, and they only stayed the 28 days before George was stubborn. They only stayed the 28 days because George was stubborn. That's it. That's the only reason they stayed.
Huh.
After another 28 days, the Warrens came to investigate. And if you don't know who the Warrens are, they are the most famous investigators out there.
Yeah.
They actually still have a museum running. I don't know if the camera is still rolling to show what's happening, like a live feed.
Where is it?
Somewhere up north. Some bumfuck state.
Probably Maine.
Maybe. I don't remember.
New Hampshire.
I don't remember. It's cool though. I would love to meet them.
Me too. Just like I would love to meet the guys that own the Jack the Ripper Museum in London.
I just want to go through the museum also. I just want to.
yeah.
I want to see all the haunted shit.
Not all of it's haunted.
Well, obviously.
Some
but
of it's bullshit that they just fucking added in there.
Well, yeah.
I mean, everybody's got that in their museum.
Obvious. I mean, you just gotta add to the view.
You have to have something that's supposed to catch an eye, but I mean, it doesn't have to be real. It could be though.
You gotta have some stuff that you can be like, oh, this is real, and then you gotta have some stuff where it's just it just fills the void.
Right. Yeah. This is what it looks like. If you have something like that where it's there's a sign that says this is what it looks like, but it's not the real thing, that I understand.
Yeah.
Because not all the time you can actually get the real thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, especially with cameras where it's no matter what, the fucking view is always blurry for these certain things, and it's
yeah.
I mean, it's frustrating, but some things just distort electrical appliances.
It's ridiculously frustrating, dude.
I mean, for a while I used to do something similar by accident.
Really?
Not with cameras, but with sound audio.
Let's get back into the story.
So, the Warrens called in reporters, investigators, photographers, and psychologists to investigate the place. Not really sure what psychologists would be able to investigate, besides the family.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're probably just there to help out the family.
But the family didn't want anything to do with it.
With the psychologist?
With the investigation.
Oh, okay.
Lorraine Warren felt a powerful demonic presence. They discovered natives had an enclosure for the sick and mentally ill on the property that often died there. the house belonged to John Catcham, that was a practicing black magician that had a cottage before the Dutch colonies came in.
Interesting.
Yeah. So who knows what the fuck he did?
Dude, there's probably so many, like, weird, fucked up secrets buried at that house.
I mean, if you could just dig underneath, who knows what you'll find.
Lots and lots of dead bodies.
And artifacts.
And shitholes. Like literal
Yeah,
shitholes.
yeah, a lot of it. A lot of poop.
A lot of poop. A lot of poop.
They believe this negative energy is what affected the families here. Not just the Warrens, or not just, the Defoes and the Lutz, but every family that's lived there since.
Yeah, but if you go by that logic, why was the Defoe family the first one? Yeah, why were they affected before anybody else?
Probably because of their negative energy. Because, don't get me wrong, you can have a haunted house, but they're not going to be able to feed off of anything until there's negative energy. And this family was very negative.
Well, that was part of the demon possession theory on Butch DeFeo, is that the demon was just feeding off of the negative energy of him killing his family.
I mean, that's a lot of theories for most hauntings and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because they gotta feed off something. They're gonna go to the person who's easiest to feed off of.
Hell yeah, they're going to go find whoever they can who is easily manipulated and get them to do exactly whatever the fuck they want you to do.
It could have just as easily gone to the fucking neighbors, but these family were already at each other's throats.
Oh my god, yes. That was the most dysfunctional fucking family ever.
Mm-hmm. See, the Warrens even had during the investigation, had a tripod take timed photos periodically by the stairway. And one photo captured is the ghost boy photograph that depicts a child leaning over the rail looking directly into the camera. No child were there. And this is a very popular photo of this house because they still have no proof.
Boy.
Huh?
It's the 9-year-old that was killed.
They say that, but he doesn't look like any of them. They investigated it.
I mean, he could have changed his appearance. He is a ghost.
They believe that the child was a demon since it looked nothing like the children prior.
Vengeful spirit. They always look different, I guess.
Not necessarily. They usually look at least somewhat like the children. Or whatever the person looked like. But this child was obviously not anyone.
No.
This was just a random fucking child, which is why they believe it could have just been a demon.
Just some young guy.
Yeah. And the weird part is, after seeing the photo, Missy Lutz claimed she played with that boy in the house, but no other person recognized him. Not one. Daniel Lutz.
You played with that motherfucker, and you just now telling us!
I'm sure they just thought it was an imaginary friend back then.
I bet looking back on that, they're all like, fuck, we should have noticed that shit sooner.
Like the fucking meme of just like, oh, she's playing with her imaginary friend, and then the cup rises, and they're just sitting there like, oh shit.
Ah!
Daniel Lutz, years later, brought forth new info, though. A nearby garage would often open and close itself, although it wasn't electric and there was no one nearby.
Their garage or a garage door nearby?
Said nearby.
Oh, okay.
The household dog would often run out and would often try to jump the fence to run towards that garage. At one point, even hanging himself. But Daniel, at 10 years old, managed to free him. Just barely.
Jesus Christ, the dog tried to hang himself?
He didn't mean to hang himself. He was trying to get to that garage.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if he was trying to be a hero or what.
I have no idea, man. But that is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. On move-in day, when he moved a box to the playroom, there were many flies all over the room. Although at this time of year, there really shouldn't have been any bugs at all. He ran down to tell his mother after killing all of them. I don't know how many it could have been that he killed all of them.
Yeah.
But when they returned, there was no evidence. Like, kind of like the time I killed a fucking chicken, and the next day there was... well, first off, when I killed this chicken, there was no blood.
Yeah.
And feathers were fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
But I came by the next day, not one feather was there. I can't think of any
Who covered up my murder?
Like, I can understand an animal getting the chicken, but what animal comes over and just takes all the feathers off the ground?
Other than a human? Don't know.
Like, that was weird.
That sounds really weird. That sounds like either somebody, like, was in your backyard or something was in your backyard.
Definitely some. I mean, I wasn't even in my backyard at that point. I went well off the property. This is back when the neighborhood wasn't back there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it was still weird. He saw Jody, the pig monster, in Missy's room from outside, but when they ran in, it was gone. But a rocking chair was continuously rocking.
That's never a good sign.
Like, the fucking pig just fucking leaned over and was just like, "Hey, how you doing? Just
rocking
chilling.
back and forth.
Just chilling. Like, I don't want you to see me anymore, but I'm here, chilling. I'm reading a bedtime story.
What an asshole.
It's kind of funny if you don't have to think about the fucking pig staring at you with the demon eyes.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that. That sounds terrifying.
Daniel claimed to be possessed when he was in the stairwell. His mother was scratched, then felt something kind of go through her, and he felt something go through him. He was thrown up the stairwell, then 15 feet into a wall. Then they heard, "It is you," in a deep, guttural voice. First off, how do you consider it possessed if you're thrown not just 15 feet into a wall, but like up the stairs first?
That sounds more like the demon is angry with you, not possessing you.
Right?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I could understand if he got possessed to run up the stairs and then just flung himself off.
Right. That makes more sense, but
just like
weird.
Yeah, not really possessed, just kind of beat the shit out of.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, apparently he really pissed off this demon, because at one point a window slammed down on his finger, shattering the bone and ripping the flesh off when he tried to pull it.
Oh!
And it took 3 grown men to open this window.
Oh my god, dude.
I've heard of stuck windows, but taking 3 men to open it?
Yeah, no.
When sitting in the chair afterwards in the kitchen with his mother, he had ice on his finger, obviously. His mother walked out for a second as a door opened and a spirit walked in on the other side of the room. It took a seat beside him and then just got up and left. Literally just to kind of prove that he's right there. And then prior to the spirit, his finger was probably around 5 times its normal size. After the spirit left, they all went back to normal, except for his pinky that is still kinked and misshapen.
Huh. Why leave the pinky fucked up?
Can't drink tea properly. Fuck you.
That's why God gave you another pinky.
Yeah, but if you use your non-dominant hand, it's kind of like a fuck you, right? I don't know the laws. What's tea laws?
I don't know. All I know is God isn't real.
I think out of anyone, we should be the ones who believe in every god.
Yeah, I refuse to give a flying fuck about Christian God.
Give a fuck is very different than believing he exists.
That too. Ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna believe there is a one true, all-powerful God. Bull fucking shit. If there was, where the hell has he been when y'all motherfuckers pray?
Like I've said before, I don't think he's all powerful. I think he exists. I just don't think he's all powerful. I believe it's just the last thing that remains from the universe prior to the explosion where everything kind of
Big Bang.
they call it the Big Bang. It's just the universe collapsing on itself and then reforming. It happens several times per universe. We're on our third cycle of that.
I just want to go home.
You ain't allowed to, bitch. The Lutz claimed on television that they were a non-practicing Christian family, although reports off-screen said another story. George Lutz practiced in the occult, so I can't say for sure he wasn't the second domino in this house's history that caused all the chaos.
He probably was.
But there's probably a reason he tried to move into that house.
Yeah. He was probably like, oh my god, murder house?
And probably a really good reason of why he really wanted to stay.
Yeah, he was trying to find the bodies so he could skull fuck them.
Kinky. Apparently his shelves were filled with books on all sorts of spells, rituals, and practices. Literally all kinds, from the most gruesome to the most mundane.
Yeah.
And obviously people in media, they're gonna just be like, oh yeah, no, he had a couple on like just fucking Christian exorcisms, but he also had majority of just, sacrificial and fucking bloody demonic ones. And it's like, you can't really, like, going off the media, you can't really believe that that's the majority of what he had. It could have just been one book. Because, let's be real, they don't know anything about what they're fucking looking at.
Yeah, the media also twists everything.
And George also had I don't know if it's a habit, but he at least did it one time where people could prove it. Well, not prove it, but where multiple people came out and said it's true. Where he levitated a hammer in front of his son and all of the son's friends in the garage. So I think that's pretty good proof of how powerful he is if he did practice.
Yeah.
Because, let's face it, levitation by itself is difficult.
Unfortunately, yes, it is very difficult.
Anything that affects the physical world is difficult. Not to say it's not possible, it just takes more practice.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely possible. It's just, good luck.
Because you need a lot of energy.
Oh, yeah.
And you need years and years of practice. I mean, I've been practicing on several things for years and years, and every now and then I might get a twitch.
I might have a little twitch, maybe a little itch.
I might get a little pencil to just kind of like flip around a little bit. Just kind of hop up the table. Don't mind the fan behind me, they're just kind of like shoving it.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, what did I sign up for?
I was gonna try to do the Halo thing, but then my voice just said no. Well, George also apparently had a dark shadow that followed him around. And he just had a really tough time getting along with any of his stepkids.
Why does that not surprise me?
I don't think anybody really gets along with their stepchildren.
My stepmom gets along fine with me.
She's faking it, fuck you.
No.
She's faking it.
If she was faking it, that's some pretty damn good faking because she paid for college.
She had to sell it.
Had to make it real.
His practice in the occult is likely what made him choose the house and not want to leave, but with all these books, it really makes me question why he was practicing. If he's able to levitate a hammer,
Right.
like what else is he practicing?
Like, dude, come on, show us something. You gotta give us some more to work with here. Nah, man. Bitch, I will fucking kill you if you don't show me.
Like, I get it, he's a bad guy, but at the same time, you mind teaching me for a little bit?
I mean, he's not as bad of a guy as Big Ron was.
Yeah, no.
Butch DeFeo's dad was an absolute piece of shit.
Yeah. And, I mean, I'm not to say that I haven't had my own bad teachers.
Oh, yeah, everybody has.
It's... I'm just saying, if this guy were to teach me something, I wouldn't be opposed. I'm just...
I don't know if I'd want to sit in a room with this guy. Ever.
To be fair, one of my teachers tried to use me as...
A guinea pig?
Not a guinea pig. I would say a fuel source. Because she was trying to kick me down to make sure I don't get too self-confident. But at the same time, she was helping me get stronger just to fucking feed off my energy.
See, that's what we call a hoe. Plain, bold-faced, skunk-ass hoe.
Okay, so I've pretty much covered majority of my notes with the history. Tell me some of your theories and shit like that.
Well, there was... I think it was 1980s that there was another family that moved into the house, and their daughter became friends with some imaginary friend, is what they thought at the time. But then shit got crazy. Like, random shit started flying through the house. Plates and stuff would just magically break. The shower one time, I think it stopped spitting out water and started spitting out blood. There was also, and let's not forget to mention, there are like 14 different movies based on this fucking story. Yeah. And all of them are different in one way or another.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like a lot of word of mouth. It's going to change.
All of the movies based on this, though, kind of just gloss over the 6 murders.
I think the ones I've seen don't even mention it.
Yeah. They mainly focus on, like, the hauntings. Which I think is kind of retarded. They're, like, skipping over one of the most important parts of the story. Like, where it all started.
Yeah. And then, they just love talking about the Warrens.
Oh my god, they bring them up all the time.
So many movies at this point.
The last one was 2017. 3 years ago.
Oh, man.
Dude, I love this story, but at the same time, I wish people would stop creating their own version of it with no facts to back it up.
Just like, yeah, this documentary is my own twist on it. Just like, it's no longer a documentary now.
Yeah, no.
Or just, oh yeah, we're just doing another ghost house story. It's like, we have enough ghost stories. Let's get into monsters.
There's the drug theory.
Oh, where he's just fucking tripping?
Yeah, where he was just high off his ass on shrooms, or LSD and heroin, and just decided to murder his family.
I mean, I can't say that I wouldn't do the same.
But they did test his system for drugs after he was arrested.
Mm.
And they said he would have been clean during the murder.
Well, shit.
So he was sober. And he still did that shit. But, I'm trying to think of one of the other theories. There was one that was, it was supposed to be like a kind of an Annabelle situation. Where one of the families that lived at the Amityville house was still there, and their kids would often talk to this doll that they found at a garage sale. And they put it on their mantle above the fireplace, I think. And the doll, its head started moving. The eyes would follow you. And it just got fucking creepy. The way that this theory panned out, it basically sounded like Chucky happened.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, no, not so much.
I mean, I've lived with one haunted doll, and you were there for most of that.
Yeah, but that doll was cool.
Oh yeah, she loved me.
She fucking hated that bitch.
She hated my ex, the one that she's living with, and it made no sense. Oh no, she loves me the most because she only attacks me and shit. No, bitch, she hates you. She's attacking you. And then for me, it's just, oh, she's just cuddling me. Okay. Getting cuddled by a doll.
I'm a cuddling. Yeah, but that's all the theories. I mean, we definitely got all the major parts of the DeFeo family.
Mm.
I still find it crazy that Butch DeFeo is still alive.
I mean, they just want him to actually face a sentence they don't want him getting off easy.
No, I know. I'm just a little surprised he hasn't died yet in prison.
They might have him in self-isolation majority of the time.
Well, like one of the crazy padded rooms?
Not necessarily, just kind of like on a constant surveillance.
Yeah. And they could be holding him in like a Supermax.
I don't know if he's gonna... I doubt they'll take him that far.
Well, he killed 6 people in one day.
Yeah, but there's been people who've killed way more.
That's true, yeah. Like the Las Vegas sniper.
Yeah?
I think his count was like 14.
What's your count?
I don't have a count because I'm not a goddamn serial killer.
Alright, let me get some bath salts. Hold on.
Whoa, no! Put that shit down. Why are you coming to my butthole?
I'm probably gonna sound real dumb right now, but are bath salts just like the bath salts you get from the store, or what?
Yeah. Yeah. You just from the store.
What?
Yeah.
I always thought it was like some weird version of meth.
Nope.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's why if a drug dealer says, "Hey, you want some bath salts?" you can just look at him and go, "No, I can go get some at the store."
Okay. So we covered the murders. We covered the basic haunting.
Yeah.
Only thing we can teach you right now is how to survive.
I'd say warding spells would be very helpful. Also, doing a few cleansing spells with some white sage.
Do you have any spells off the top of your head that you would know?
Purification spell. It's pretty simple. You have the white sage burning, and preferably you probably want to do it during the day when the sun's out. And you sit in front of the white sage. You have your hands together, and if I remember correctly, it's Dal Gwythwyn Dilyn Ifren. And you're supposed to do that 3 times, but I definitely, instead of like sitting down doing it, I'd walk around with the white sage while it's burning and doing the spell at the same time, so you get the whole fucking house.
Mm. Do you have any self-protection or exorcism that you know off the top of your head? I've gone over the Holy Bubble in the past. I might have to refresh people on that one sometime.
Honestly, I'd just say keep a stash of holy water. That's probably like your best go-to thing. Holy water.
Hmm. I kind of, I would say if you find yourself in this house for some reason, you get knocked out, you wake up here or something.
Run away.
If you can, run away. But if you're trapped in this house, grab some iron. There's probably some iron rods next to the fireplace.
See if you can find some salt.
Plenty and plenty of salt. Circle around yourself. Circle all the entrances, windows, whatever. And just pretty much whack anything that gets too close with your iron rods or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
And wait out for help.
Yeah.
Given you have technology, look up an exorcism and just perform it as many times as you fucking can.
Yeah. Seriously, like, do it as many times as it takes before it's gone.
If you can, salt and burn the place, because it should take care of it for a little bit. You're going to probably hear a lot of screaming and get attacked several times, but
Oh, yeah.
that's probably your best bet.
As soon as you light that match, I'd bolt the other fucking direction.
And there's a good chance if you can't escape, that might give you a window to break out.
Maybe.
But the problem with this is the house has been said that every time you try to destroy it, it rebuilds itself.
Yeah. It's like a monster house.
Yeah. Now, if you find yourself in the basement, it's a little bit more complicated. It has been speculated that there sits a portal to hell in there. If this is the case, good luck.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
there's not really much we can tell you how to deal with that over, a show.
Yeah, because I mean, like, let's face it, dealing with one demon is hard enough. If you're dealing with a portal with constant barrage of demons,
and if you're inexperienced with dealing with that, you are fucked.
especially if they're high class demons.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Most people only deal with like low class.
Yeah.
But all I can really say is burn all the sage, all of it.
Burn the bodies.
Salt everything. Iron armor yourself. I posted a picture of someone wearing like an iron suit.
the chainmail suit.
Fucking wear something like that. Look classy while you fucking go out hunting. Trust me, it helps your confidence levels.
Look classy. What the fuck?
If you feel confident, you'll be confident.
Okay. Is that all you have left to tell them?
Use, as much as I don't like blood magic, it is more powerful. So use it. Use your own blood to make a devil's trap if you can, and just pray as much as possible.
Yeah.
I know you don't like the angels, but if you pray to Michael, that's your best bet.
Fuck them. Y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want. I am not praying to no goddamn angel. If an angel shows up before me, I am shooting that bitch in the face.
I'm just trying to get these people to save themselves.
I understand that, but fuck them bitches. Not you guys, I'm talking about the angels.
You survived the Crusades, okay?
Barely.
You survived.
Again, barely.
If there is a portal, more than often there's two options you have. Find the object that it's attached to and destroy it however you can, as much as you can.
Or you can take a bag of salt and just like etch a sketch a penis pointed at it in salt so the demons know they're dickheads.
Yeah, so destroy it.
Burn it.
You're, well, you say burn it, but it could be stone.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, burn the house, and then once the
Whatever's
house is,
remaining.
like, fallen, collapsed into itself,
Yeah.
it'll cover up the hole.
Mm.
Kind of.
Well, Not necessarily.
Yeah, not necessarily, but it'll still help.
I mean, the house rebuilds itself. That's the whole issue. The portal is going to be there still. So...
Let's see it rebuild itself when I put a pound of C4 in there and then launch an RPG.
Do it. I'd love to see it. Now, your second option, not the most pleasant. You're gonna need a sacrifice, and it's gonna be... It's gonna need a lot of blood, power, and I know what you're thinking. Just get some wild animal, but that doesn't have enough spiritual energy.
Yeah, no, you need something more powerful.
More often than not, it has to be a person. Sadly,
I'm not cool with that.
I'm not down for that. If that's the option you're resorting to, then I'm not condoning it. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, no.
And more often than not, we hunt things that do that.
Yeah.
But pretty much you need a sacrifice that will satisfy a divine or something powerful, or all the layers of hell. I've seen different versions where it's just your sacrifice has to please the portal itself, or it has to please whatever's powerful enough to close it.
Which is super dumb.
Yeah. But practice your holy bubble spell. I might go over a lot of spells on a future episode, just for like an episode of just spells, knowledge, beginner shit.
Yeah, we'll most likely do one now.
Get yourself a protective charm. It's helpful no matter what level of magic you're at. Learn some more protection spells. You'll never know enough. Study up on your exorcisms. If you can shoot astral bolts, kind of the best way I can describe it, then I'd practice your shots if you can to get a kind of weapon that works in the astral plane.
Definitely. Just try and figure out something to be able to use there.
Yeah, there's plenty of offensive magic, but I'm never going to teach that in case any of their listeners use it for anything bad. I'm only going to teach protection and reversals, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything else you want to add?
I'd say it'd probably be a good idea that if you're near this house to be wearing some kind of like protective charm.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, anything will fucking help. Like a medal of Saint Christopher, Saint Michael, that teeth of a saint, holy water in a vial around your neck. It fucking works.
And the thing is too, if you have a piece of jewelry that you always wear, put a protective charm on it. Make that into a charm.
Yeah.
I know plenty of people who do that, and it works.
For most of them, yeah.
Yeah. It really depends on what magic you put into it.
Unless we're talking about,
Fuckface McGee?
Yeah.
I fixed his for him. When you can't even do that.
Right.
Again, if you practice, continuously practice, because if you get rusty, your work will get rusty.
Yeah. And, as always, be safe, don't do anything stupid. If the cops come up to you, just tell them you're looking for your long-lost puppy.
That's all for this week. Follow us on Instagram at a.hunters.guide. Send in some questions, requests, tips. Come back next week when we cover our next horror, and remember to keep your wits about you. Hunters signing out.